welcome back, everybody. We are live here at the Hub again, and we are with the band
Before the Fall.
Before the Fallen, right?
Fall.
Before the Fall. That's right. Fallen. All right, Before the Fall, and we have
Casey.
Ozzy on bass.
Joe, sorry,
Justin drums.
Justin on the drums. Tell the guys, tell all the viewers here a little bit about yourselves, how you first became a band, or a little bit of your background, any other bands you guys have played in. We'll just go one at a time. Cool.
All right. Well, we three of us here, besides Ozzy, were in Lies Between.
Might have talk loud with the music cranking in the background.
Then we ended up splitting up, and then Ozzy and Joe started their thing, and they brought me and Justin in, and that's how we became Before the Fall.
What about a little bit of your history, your musical history?
Oh, my musical history?
Yeah. When was the first time you picked up an instrument? When did you realize it was going to be something you were going to do?
Honestly, I cannot play an instrument.
Skin flute was his first instrument. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't want
that's
to.
right.
Yeah. No.
Basically, I've been singing my whole life, choir, bands. Live Between was my first big band. I think we did pretty well.
Did you do show choir?
Huh?
Did you do show choir? Or
No, I didn't
choir?
do show choir.
Well, that was awesome.
I had to ask.
Yeah.
I had to.
Gotta find the skeletons, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
We're looking for them.
Yeah.
They're in there.
Uh,
So, a lot of choir.
Yeah, then I found Joe when I was maybe 21. We started Lies Between, went through a lot of people before we actually got going with that.
How long was Lies Between together?
Shit, that was years, man. That was
It was 4 or 5 years we were
at
together.
least, yeah. Before we actually started taking off, and
That was all original too? Or?
yeah, sure was.
So after Lies Between, and then what?
After Live Between, I had like a 1.5 year hiatus, and then Joe called me one day and needed a vocalist. So
All right.
that's about my story.
I actually started out in Chicago. I started because I listened to a Spanish rock band called Jaguares, and
Is it hard having long hair in the Windy City, or?
not really. It's always up in the hair tie, so it don't matter. But I wanted to get into playing guitar, and that proved a little bit more complicated. So I ended up joining the band that needed a bass player, and I started doing that. Then I ended up moving out to South Bend, and I stopped playing out here for maybe like 5 years,
Yeah.
and then jumped back in a band with an old guitarist that I was in, and that's actually the band that me and Joe met in, because he ended up coming into that band.
The name that was
Second season,
second season.
and then I ended up leaving second season, and so did Joe. That's when we got back together after that, and that's when we formed Before the Fall, and Casey came in, and then Justin, and, so that's how that went.
How's it been since then? The last
been great.
7 or 8 months.
It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot more fun.
Yeah, I've been
It's
having
not,
fun
there's
with
no
it.
stress. It's not like you
The
have to do this.
harmony is good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're not pressuring each other or anything. We're just taking it as it comes, and we want to have fun with it, and not have it be a job,
It shows in the music. Honestly, it does.
That's one of the best ways probably to
Oh,
keep
yeah.
that creativity and that freshness coming.
Yeah. I mean, you can't look at it as your job. Like, this is what you have to do. This, and then you get bored. You're just like, man, what am I doing here? I'm not having fun with this. Not enjoying it. That was the reason why we got into music, because we loved it.
Well, how do you guys keep it challenging?
Circle jerks.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait. Which one of you is the pivot man? That's what I want to know.
So,
Oh man.
So how do you? Once you guys learn songs and you get to the point where you're playing them and then people are reacting good. How do you go to that next song? How do you keep it fresh, or how do you get a different perspective?
I think it actually takes a few jamming a few riffs. You know, when you know, he'll throw out a riff and we'll jam it, and if we're not all feeling it, then we just leave it, let it go, and onto the next riff.
So you just kind of creatively go at it till you come up with a riff and then build from the riff.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes we do that. A lot of times I'll go through, and if we come up with a riff, I'll take it and I'll just say, okay, let me write, whatever to it, and then just keep going with it. And then I write all the time, so that's where a lot of a good portion of the songs come from. Also, I'll present it, and then if we don't like the placement of how it's laid out, then we'll all talk about it, and then we'll add into it if we.
How do you guys separate between the creativity and the structure? I mean, how do you work with both, right? I mean, we all know
just
that
flows.
certain song. I mean, a lot of songs take structure, right?
Yeah. For the most part, I think once we have kind of like a verse chorus going, and we like it, I think that's when we. Sometimes we'll talk about, well, how do we want to structure this? Do we want to do a bridge here? Do we want to do a solo there? And sometimes it just happens. Sometimes we'll just jam a song out, and the way we jammed it, that's how it gets.
So we just, for the most part, remember it, and then we just that's it. We'll practice in our own time. We'll come back and throw it down, and boom, there it is.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Moving on.
All right. Deer in headlights here. So
Tell us a little bit about your musical background. How did you start out? I mean,
okay, so with music's been a part of my life, my whole life. So growing up, I used to go with my parents. My parents played national acts. They went all over. Never really picked up the guitar until I was like 14 or 15. And
was it pretty religious after you picked it up? Was it an instant love when you picked it up?
Yeah. I mean, generations back, my family, everybody's played music. I was shown 3 chords by my biological father, someone I had seen at that time, and then that was it. And I just took off and started doing my own thing, learning everything. I had that thirst for knowledge, So, yeah, and then, what is it, like 20 years later or whatever, here I am. And so, yeah, the music has always been a huge part of my life. The whole time. I can't remember a part in my life when music was not involved in it, and yeah. I don't even know where to go at this point, I'll be honest.
I need another beer. Right.
Well, yeah, let's do that.
Where's the waitress, right?
Well, yeah.
All right, we'll try to get this quick so we can
That's cool.
Alright, I started playing when I was 6. Started playing drums when I was 6. Started playing guitar when I
Was it
was
Guitar Hero or is it like real drums or?
road drums.
Yeah.
There was like no Guitar Hero.
Maybe I'm the only guy that's old in the room. I don't know.
Yeah. You know that if you play like Guitar Hero, like that completely throws you off from the actual instruments.
Yes.
Completely. I had to quit playing the Guitar Hero because it was screwing me up. I'm like, that's not right. That's not how you play this. See, the notes don't even
I'm not a
match.
musician. I'm just gonna sit over here and pretend I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So there I was, man.
I go, okay, you don't want
Sorry.
to. Alright, anyways, started playing in my dad's cover band when I was 12. Started playing out when I was 14.
How many songs did you have memorized by the time you were 12?
A lot. My dad was a musician, played cover bands through most of his life, so
Was he practicing a lot in the house? Yeah.
that's pretty much how I came to
Start memorizing it before you could even play it?
Yep.
Nice.
I got my first drum set when I was about 12. And had it for a lot of years.
What kind of set was it?
It was a Linwood Rocker Series, 1984.
Single, double pedal?
Single.
Single.
Yeah, it's kind of sucked until I was able to earn money and get my own stuff.
Do you do single or double pedal now?
I do double pedal.
Double.
Yeah. It's much easier.
Alright.
After cover band, countless high school bands. Started playing out in South Bend when I was about 20. Then I met some guys from their old band, Second Season. Started playing with them.
Oh, okay, so you were 20 when you were just kind of mingling or whatever, but then when you officially got into a band and
yeah.
how long from that very first band till now have you consistently been playing?
Like,
10, 15 years, or
since I was,
I can take off my shoes if we need to.
well, since 14.
14? Consistently?
Mostly, yeah.
Nice. That's a long time.
Between this band and Lies Between is like the most I've taken off of music.
How was that? Was it hard? You feel like you're crawling out of your
dude,
skin?
I went nuts. But I didn't have nowhere to play, and they didn't like me for it.
What'd you do in that time? Do like work at Subway or?
Yeah, I was playing stuff, writing my own music and all that.
Yeah.
See,
And we actually played a cruel prank on them. Like 2 weeks
Oh wait,
ago.
behind the scenes. Here we go.
Yeah, because I can't remember what we were
It
doing.
was right before the
But we all walked down and we were talking about something, and he thought we were talking about the band breaking up, and we just improvised it because we're like, once we realized that he thought that,
He was already.
yeah, we're like, we just started.
Feeding him.
Oh yeah, dude, like we're done, man. This is our last show coming up,
Right.
and then he was.
And you are the worst player in the band.
Yeah.
We had just recorded our EP.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This was,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
And-
right.
And it was like a week before our non-point show.
Yeah.
Dude, that sucked. I was pissed at him. Like, that
Oh, he was pissed. Yeah.
What are the national acts have you opened for besides John Point?
Like all together, or was this band?
Okay, well, in general,
Any of you.
man,
Name off your.
In
name
general,
off,
start-
Name off your
In
highest
general?
achievements.
Yeah.
Smile Empty Soul, Taproot, Non-Point, Static X, Mushroom Head.
All right, you fucking camera hog.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, you said I was just throwing this shit out.
Quit bragging over there.
Fall, Soil, Bird, Static X.
There's a ton, dude. We played with a ton of them.
Uncrowned, My Empire.
Yeah.
I played at the Rocket Blues Festival in La Paz. Got to open up for Big Brother and Jefferson Sargent. That was kind of cool.
That's a throwback.
A little bit.
Yeah. My favorite band that I got to open up for was Chevelle.
Chevelle?
Yeah, that's like my all-time favorite show that I've had.
I've actually had one previous experience with Chevelle. It was a Rock on the Range. It was a little bit mellow, I thought, for the atmosphere. When it comes to that, I mean, it might be. I would love to actually experience it in a smaller venue.
Yeah.
You know,
It's awesome.
it would definitely be a different experience. But yeah, that was mine.
Yeah, that was. I loved it. I mean, like I said, they're one of my.
What
favorite
venue
bands.
was that in?
It was at Club Fever in South Bend.
Club Fever.
Yeah, and I got to talk.
Shout out to Club Fever, right?
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, it was cool opening up for them and then rocking out to them afterwards, you know. So
Yeah.
that was really neat.
Were they pretty personable? Were they decent or?
I talked to them just a little bit. They're Chicago boys, so we kind of talked about Chicago.
Socialites, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, but it wasn't for a long. I mean, we just talked for like 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
you know they had to do their sound check and all their stuff. So.
10 minutes out of a whole night. That was all you
Yeah,
got.
yeah. That was before the show, you know. So
Yeah. Did you guys get to hang out with them after, or they take right off, or?
no, I didn't even pay attention.
Don't remember?
We're pretty drunk. We're drunk by that time, so
Hey, sounds like my kind of time.
yeah.
So, tell us one of the best. Tell us your own experience of one of the most pleasurable experiences you've ever had at a gig. Pleasurable. Actually, you can give us your best and worst.
I am gonna give you one. I think it was our.
The quiet guy's jumping in.
Yeah, I am. I'm the singer too. Right?
Yeah,
Doesn't make
that's
it fun,
right.
right?
Where's your voice?
Yeah.
We're still wondering.
I'm saving it. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
I think it was our first or second show with Live Between. We played at a little place called Cheers Pub in South Bend.
What was it?
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
I still have this video. Like we stayed after, got wasted. Joe over here decides he's
Important part of
gonna.
the story right there.
Yeah. About 3 o'clock in the morning, decides to go out to the fence, and you just hear him. And it wasn't a normal puking noise, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep it at least decently family friendly here. We don't need to get real specific. But we get the idea. So he was.
It
was over there
the most-
praying? He was over there praying.
Right. It was just one of the most fun times I've ever had. It was one of our first gigs, and it's something I'll always remember forever.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good times actually. The most memorable for me, that's a tough one. I want to say probably I Empire. And the reason why I say I Empire is because they came to South Bend, we opened up for them, and Cheers, and the show was awesome. It's just literally awesome. They liked us so much. When they came back, they specifically requested that we were the band that opened the show with them. So it was really cool. So that show was like, wow, I mean, that was awesome. So
That kind of dedication.
Yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of someone that you respected, right?
Right. I mean, they're out of Atlanta, I believe, something like that at the time, and it was a shock they remembered us from that, coming up and playing at Cheers there at South Bend, and then like, yeah, we want them to play with us. So that to me that was awesome. Yeah, so that was most memorable.
Opening up Overflow is like my number one show because obviously they're.
He's snickering like he knows the story.
No,
no.
it's his favorite band, honestly.
Yeah.
So-
It's like my favorite band.
Yeah.
and they are sick.
They're really.
Where
good.
was that at?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I got to go to their first reading show in about like 10 years.
I sure hope Cheers is paying you guys for some
some
Yeah.
free advertisement.
right?
We paid
No,
they
At
said
least
play.
a free beer would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish.
The next national gigs. And,
Right.
Yeah.
for me, I think for me, it had to be, obviously I said that Chevelle was a highlight for me, personally. But also I actually got to do a 2-week tour. It wasn't with any nationals or anything. It was just, the band hopping on a bus, and we booked some shows in North Carolina and down in Tennessee, Kentucky, and we were on the road for 2 weeks, which was a really cool experience. I mean, it was a cool experience, and then it also showed like what, I guess how rough it is, to actually be out there
Right.
and be trying to live
What
on
do you
these
what do you
shows.
think? What do you think is the hardest part about being a musician?
Sit on drums.
Obviously the carrying stuff and not having a crew and all the basics,
Yeah.
but I mean, just the everyday life of a musician. What do you think is the hardest part?
Constantly making it fun, because at a certain point, it
Starts
does
to feel
it-
monotonous?
Oh yeah, that, and it becomes work. It becomes an actual job, and that makes it. It takes the fun away, which is why we're trying to just do away with that.
Yeah, because this is not a job. We don't want this a job as to be saying, "Oh, this is it. This is our job." That's when you lose that feeling. It shouldn't be a job. It should be because you love it, and that's it. And that's so when it becomes that point, then you just take a step back. You have to say, "Well, wait."
I mean, and to be honest, I mean, realistically, that every band's dream is to make it a job. If it could
Right.
be just that, of course it's going to have its ups and downs, and but
There's always something to learn.
yeah, if we could get to that point, sure, then we could. I don't think we'd mind the whole, all the stress that comes with it, but since we all
there has
have,
to be a payout. at the
yeah,
end
but we all have
to deal with
dates,
stress.
we
Well, I mean, and obviously we all have families and we all have lives, we all
Yeah.
have bills. I mean,
Sure.
but,
Yeah.
we all have that goal eventually. But it sounds like you guys are trying to keep the creativity and the fun part of it. The
Yeah.
focus.
yeah.
I got one last question. You're sitting at the Last Supper. What's your last meal?
Oh man, prime rib.
What's on the side? Potatoes.
Asparagus.
The works mashed potatoes.
The what?
The works.
The works.
Bacon, butter, sour cream, everything.
There we go. That's specific.
I'd have to say torta de milanesa and 2 tacos del pastor.
This is American. This is American YouTube.
Hey, you guys might learn something here. And,
Say it again.
tacos, Mexican food. It's all here.
Actually, that sounded amazing. So I thought carne asada,
Right.
Corona. what better
He
as a
barely got
final
that
meal?
sentence out. I was ready to take my shirt off.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's got to have some good Mexican food because that shit's good. But then you gotta have Corona, you gotta have it with it.
Liquid dinner.
The best.
I don't know.
Dude.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
I guess steak and cheese pizza.
Steak and cheese, right? All right. Well, tell all our viewers how much you guys enjoy being here for the grand opening, and we'd love to have you guys back again. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you very
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Thanks.